Scene 3, take 7.
So welcome back to our channel, you guys. I'm Crystal.
I'm Elise.
And I know our last video we got a lot of love, and we appreciate you guys for liking and subscribing. But we will need more subscribers than we do the likes. So what we wanted to do, we wanted to actually come to you guys with some solutions to the co-parenting style, because we realized everybody's situation is not like ours, and we definitely understand that. We understand that there's parents out there who want nothing to do with the child. We know that there's fathers raising daughters. We know that there's mothers raising their sons. We do know that there are some unfortunate situations out there. So what we wanted to do was we wanted to come up with some solutions that could possibly help you guys to head into the right direction. Number 1.
Wait, so I say it.
Yeah.
Praying.
What up?
Oh, that's what I was asking.
Oh, yeah. Prayer. So prayer is very important, and I know it sounds cliche, but praying to me helps release a whole bunch of angels around you in a different spirit to allow God to work into your life. When you pray, you're actually just asking for help. You're asking for a release. Like, God, I can't do this by myself. This joker done left me with this kid, or this woman has left me with this baby, and I have no idea what to do. You have to pray. Pray also helps guide you into the right direction. When you pray, I feel like you're just asking God to lead you. You're asking God to show you the way. You're asking God to send me on this journey with your angels. Like, I need people that's going to help me to be able to raise this kid, because we all know it takes a village to raise children. Praying also releases toxins. When you are heavy, you got these burdens on you that need to be lifted. Prayer releases toxins. Mind renewal. It renews your mind. It's just like a little piece of hope saying, you know what? I might be going through this, but I'm not alone. And I know with today, I can help renew my mind and tell myself that I can do it and I can make it for my child's sake, for my sake. It just lifts up a burden. So prayer does a lot of things. And forgiveness is one of the other things too that you need to be praying about, because forgiveness, people think it's for the other person. It's really not.
It's
forgiveness
for you.
is for you, ain't it? There's a lot of times
really
people think if they don't talk to you, or they just not let you do certain things, if they don't call you, or you speak negative on the internet about them not being a good mother or father, that's really going to help the situation. And it's not.
You think it is.
You think it is, but it's not. You got to forgive people for yourself, to say, you know what, I'm the bigger person. I'm better than that. So no, maybe you necessarily don't have to be in my child's life. You may not want to necessarily co-parent with me, but you know what, I'm going to forgive you anyway, and I'm going to move on, because God is going to give me the resources and the people I need to go through with raising this child in the manner that I feel like is going to be done. You agree? Mm-hmm. All right. Number 2. Therapy. A lot of people look down on therapy as if it is some form of going to the electric chair. Therapy is very healthy. Therapy is going to help you release hurt. It's going to help you release anger, resentment, selfishness.
Revenge.
Say it again.
Revenge.
Say it again.
Revenge.
All that revenge you want to get back on him or her for not being in your child's life, or for not playing their part in it. Therapy is going to help you release that. And you say, you know what, Crystal, I can't afford therapy. You know what? That's cool too, because there's some people out there who will give you therapy for free. Me, for one, and for two, you have ministers, you have missionaries, you have people in the church. I'm pretty sure you have a really good friend you can confide in, that you know that ain't gonna go in. Now, you know you can't do this with everybody, but there is someone out there that can help you release some of these things and give you some good feedback. All right?
Mm-hmm. Talk about it.
Don't
hold it inside.
Don't
release it out on the other person.
Right. And then the more you do that, I feel like the more you're gonna give your child that energy. Those children sense when you're angry, when you're mad.
Vibe. Mm-hmm. They know.
They do. And they start acting out in class and stuff sometimes, don't they? I think that's what happens usually. No, I'm not talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
What you talking about? See, you all
looking at me some type of way. I mean, how to make sure. Like, what you talking about?
No, I'm saying like we see it all the time.
Yeah,
we see
like
kids acting out.
it releases. It don't help. Like as you can see, like if you act some type of way at home, if the kid going through something at home, it's all gonna show at school.
Yeah, because I see it. You see it all the time when you go to school with people and their parents usually are going through something. You can tell.
Mm-hmm.
They look for attention. They cuss. They fuss. It's a lot of that stuff. Ain't even.
I like they better than that. Like they pick out that one person, but they like
bullies are created through situations like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, therapy is very helpful. All right, let's keep it rolling.
Find a mentor.
Find your child a mentor.
Okay, I have something to say about this.
Okay.
At school, we have these things on Wednesdays. I think we have every once a month, but it's really not every once a month. They say once a month, but it's 12 times a month or something like that. But we haven't had it yet. Well, we have had it in the past couple of quarters, and we call them mentor groups, and it's basically where we are put into a group with different grade levels, basically, so they can so we can all be mixed up and we won't be with our own grade or a person that
like
we know.
a big sister, a big brother.
Yeah, but it's usually with in a girl group and then a guy group, but it's mixed up with different grades. And I know everyone in the school, so everyone who was in my mentor, even though they was in a different grade than me, senior, I already knew them because I'm the one. Anyway, so they do.
Okay.
They do where you meditate, we pray, nice music, bring in some sweets. Basically, if there's anything that we're going through, our mentor will basically help us bring it out. And it's she made it to where it could be a safe place to where we can say stuff and not have it be out everywhere. It's she's guiding us and mentoring us and stuff. So yeah, I like that a lot.
And that's really the whole point behind having a mentor, is that they are going to be there to help you with those situations. And I think whenever you're a single parent and the other partner does not want anything to do with the child, there is an anxiety sometimes that sets in. It's how am I going to do this? There's coaches, there's athletes who are willing to be a part of these kids' lives to help guide them. So what I would suggest is that you find a mentor for your child, whether it could be an aunt or uncle, youth groups, organizations, foundations. There's a lot of organizations in place for certain things like this, and get your child involved in an activity. That way they are a part of something. They feel like they're home with their classmates, their teammates too.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least,
Love. I need love and affection. Love. Okay.
Yeah, all that love. You gotta love your babies, whether you are a single parent or whether you are co-parenting, whether the father or mother is there or the mother is not there, the father's there, however your situation is, love your child, because they didn't ask to be here. For one, children do not ask to be here. You got to take accountability and say, I got to give my child the proper love and the resources to be successful. And that's what it boils down to. You got to take yourself out the equation. Yeah, you might be hurt, but you can deal with that hurt, but don't put that hurt on your child. Don't put all that negativity and those words that you speak into your child. Children are going to know who was there to support them, and they're going to know who loved them as they get older. That's nothing you have to say. So all this stuff you need to be doing is for yourself to work on so that you can be a healthy parent for your child, whether you can co-parent or you can't. So the last question that I wanted Shania to answer was, what is some advice you think you can give a kid or someone who's not in your situation, but maybe their parents don't know how to co-parent, and maybe the parent is raising them alone? How does that affect the children, for one, and what can you tell a child to help them get through to certain things like this that it's not in a good situation.
All right. Kind of put me on the spot there. Okay.
I like putting you on the spot. It is very authentic.
Obviously, everybody like doing that. So, basically, to get through it, what you can do is make sure to always just remember to love yourself. Like, that's the thing that you always need to do, is just to love yourself throughout the whole process. Even though, you know, if your parent is raising you just all by yourself, you know, just make sure to love yourself. And I know that might not be like the case all the time. Like, you might feel like, you know, oh, my mom doesn't like, you know, love me, or, you know, my dad doesn't like love me, or it's not going the way how I want to. Just know that whatever it is you're going through, it's okay, because your parent just might be struggling. Your parent can be struggling and taking it out on you, and it's not right. But you just need to know that it's not your fault, and to know that you have friends that you can count on. You have people that you can count on to, you know, talk to, and that you're not like you through it all by yourself. Like, it's okay. There's a lot of people who are in the situation that you are in. So don't ever feel like you can't talk to someone and that is all your fault, because you need to love yourself. You need to know that your parent is most of the time not really trying to put it on you. You know, they can just be frustrated and, you know, snap at you, you know. But then I know that there's a lot of, you know, parents who don't, you know, really like you, like in the situation that you're in and all that stuff. But just know, like, you love, you know, by someone.
That's good. All right, you guys. So what we need you guys to do, we need you guys to not just like the video. If you don't like it,
I want to say it.
Okay.
Make sure to subscribe.
Subscribe. We need you guys to subscribe. And we need you guys' this input too. So we want to know if you guys have questions, if you guys think it's something that we should talk about that we haven't really hit yet. We out here on a limb, but we are trying to like do the best that we can with the situation that we have. And we know everybody's, like I said in the beginning, everybody's situation is not like this. So
it's different.
It is different. Everybody's situation is different. And we just want to be a community of people to help go through this together and not leave people alone, because kids are definitely the future. And I feel like if we can help give these kids the resources and the love they need, we can break a lot of generational curses. So with that being said, like,
comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell post notification so you can see every time that we upload. And also, before I go, I just want y'all to know to be smart with your decisions. Yeah.
There you
Always
go.
be smart on what you do.
Be smart. All right, guys.